Go.
Okay, I don't know where the mic is, so I'll just look everywhere. Before I introduce the wonderful, beautiful, ravishing, and very talented Amrita Raichand, I have to mention something beautiful that happened to me today. The diesel price went down by 22 paisa. I just felt so beautiful because it's very rare when it goes the other way. I went and filled in a little, 2 liters, because that's already a full tank, and I saved 44 paisa. And it's symbolic, but I felt beautiful inside. I felt great. It's like winning a race. So I tell everyone, go out there, take your bike, take your scooter, take your cycle, even if it doesn't have a pump, and get yourself a little bit of diesel or petrol, because it's down by 20 odd paisa. And you're not going to feel that for some time. Just the one time, and it reverses, even if it's just symbolic. All right, with that beautiful feeling, let's go to Amrita Raichand, who actually is quite a decent, well, decent would be too much, but I think I'm closer to a husband. It's a horrible thing for a heterosexual man to say, but I am. However, we go back a long way. So, Amrita, welcome to this crappy show. I'm so sorry we trapped you. I have no idea who they bring on until the last minute. I would have warned you and said, get the hell out. But unfortunately and sadly, Silvery, my producer, just does his own thing. He's being a Punjabi, he's a little, what's the word? A partisan. So 1 out of 2 people seems to be coming from the north in the last 6 months. I'm wondering if it's the whole village who he's covering. Somewhere in Sialkot, lots of the cousins have been appearing. However, Amrita, welcome to the show. You know, I talk a lot, and this is your show. It's called Cyrus Says for no reason. But we will discuss your life, your times, your myth, your legend, everything else. We will also discuss, because my good friend Mishal, our good friend Mishal, is also listening to the show. And he, being a bodybuilder and someone whose deadlift is now crossed well into the 400s, he would like me to ask you some fitness related questions. And then he sent me all kinds of emojis. So that'll come last. But first, let's talk about, well, it all started with modeling, is it? Because I read there's some 100+ ads. Is that true?
If you're done introducing me and talking, can I speak for 1 second? And not just about my career. Can I say thank you, Cyrus? I know that you would have warned me, but then it goes to reiterate the fact that we are actually good friends. And that's why I agreed to come to this show in spite of the character of the show. And in spite of knowing
the lack of character of the show.
Yeah,
or
lack of character thereof.
Thank you.
And I'm fully prepared for what's in for me. But like you very rightly told my son, we haven't met each other for a year. So I was getting withdrawal symptoms. I needed that Cyrus attack. And that's why I agreed to come.
Amrita, first and foremost, as you very well know, I'm a bit badly behaved inside the gym. But the moment I step out, I'm a very nice, cowardly man. So you have to remember that, like,
because I have seen you outside the gym also, eating your 25,000 eggs with soy sauce. And I have tried to make some better eggs for you. But all you do is
that sounds horrible. That sounds very, I don't know what that sounds like.
Exactly. And that's what you eat. And there's the secret out. Sorry, I had to do this one little thing. Now I'll be nice.
Fair enough. Well, let's digress from my egg eating prowess back to your life, because this story is all about yours. You can lie, of course, but there's lots not to lie about. So let's start from the beginning. How did Amrita Raichand get into modeling? Give us a little bit about your maybe college, school years, where it all began. Opening overs.
Actually started with college. I'm a small town girl, came with actually absolutely no dreams to Mumbai, because by default I landed up here because my brothers chose to work here and my mom was asked to take an early retirement and we all landed up in Mumbai because my father passed away very young. So my brothers had kind of taken the mantle of looking after my mom and me. And I got into Xavier's and I was part of Malhar.
Xavier's! Sorry, stop. We have to celebrate. Xavier's. I mean, we don't celebrate, it's pointless.
I was waiting for that celebration and I knew I'll get it on the spot. And
but you're far younger than me, right? I mean, let's not get into the age thing. But I passed out in 93.
So totally clarify that. I'm far younger than you.
Far younger. I think they can see that. I'm wearing my mother's shirts, as you can see.
Thank God you're wearing a shirt. I got a heart attack when I saw you naked. When I first signed in, I was
only up.
I'm not talking to this, this shirt.
Miss Raichand, it's 40 degrees heat and this damn AC is not cooling. And, it's a long story.
If I can wear clothes, so can you.
I've never stopped a guest from taking off their shirts. I have never said, don't take off your shirt. I've told everyone, wear what you want. It's an audio program primarily. Now, you're an attractive woman, so obviously it helps to have a vision. But generally speaking, have you seen my guests? Some of them are atrocious to look at. I mean, you might as well just put frames out there. I mean, it's just horrible. I mean, just last week, don't let me forget. I mean, don't let me mention. Just one request. Can I dig my ear from time to time? Mm-hmm. Because I have to rush after the show and I need to do something simultaneously.
I'm presuming you're asking that question to me.
This is why I don't want anyone of... No classy people, Silvery, on this show ever again. All right? Let's dumb it down.
There is a certain protocol on this show which will not be broken.
Fair enough. You're
Okay.
already bullying me. Not fair. So let's get back to the story.
Yes.
So
So then I was, part of Malhar. Suddenly somebody saw me. Not only me, a lot of, all my entire group, and our numbers were taken. And suddenly I got a call for an audition. We didn't get through, none of us. But then suddenly I got a call for another audition 6 months later. And before I knew it, I was the face of Pond's Dream Fairness Cream. And
Pond's Fairness Cream.
yes, that was my first. I know. Let's not get
No, I'm
into
trying to
that.
remember the ad.
Those days, it was not. It could be done. It was the done thing. So today, I would.
You're
not
talking about the political ramifications of fairness creams and all. Who cares?
Yes,
This is not a program that cares about all that.
The whole ad thing started, and then my brothers obviously put their foot down and say, "You cannot get into Bollywood." Da 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 da. And I then decided to start doing all mommy roles because I said that's the only way to stay in the industry, which I loved. I loved acting. I loved doing my ads, and yet, getting my fill of what I wanted to do, and not upset my brothers. And that's how the whole journey started. And it's
okay, 1 second. That's the brothers clearly bullying, but we'll leave that aside for now. Let's get back to the modeling because you did a hell of a lot of modeling. It's not just that Pond's Fairness Cream. So, which is like the worst? Which is the worst ad you've done where you felt like, oh God, how can I be in this ad or this brand? I mean, I'm sure now they can't take action, but there must be an awkward one. Like I had to, when I worked in advertising, I had to, what was the name of that sanitary napkin with P? I can't even remember.
Oh, I used to say no to sanitary napkins.
But I had to do the ink thing. I was working on the set, not in the ad. So I had to do the ink, the before, after, the wetting of it. Pantene. No, what was it? I can't remember. And so I had to do that. And I felt so awkward because all the women on the set and then they shout, Broacha, go and do this, put the ink in. And it was horrible.
Oh,
so
what
awkward?
A pretty bad job. But did I have any? I'm pretty sure I had some awkward moments, but they're not coming to me. Let them come to me. I did one very filmy ad with Prahlad Kakkar, as a matter of fact, Excite Battery. And I remember I had to sit in a swing and go up and down in some kheti. And that was just not me. So I was never really meant for Bollywood. Brothers or no brothers, I would have never managed to do it because I just couldn't do these filmy things. And I think I did feel pretty awkward. And then Prahlad Kakkar called me and said, you come, darling, I'd like to talk to you. So I shat. I said, oh my God, this casting couch happening. And then nothing of that sort of obviously happened. He was a very cool guy and he was very sweet. And he told me, listen to me, don't even think of Bollywood. You are not cut out of it. So he figured me out. So it was quite a cute little thing. So I don't know if you can call it awkward, but it was like that moment of realization that I'm only meant to do ads and that to mommy roles, which I'm very comfortable doing. So
for me, Prahlad was a little different because he would give the instructions by making me sit on his lap for some reason in front of everyone.
I think he did that to everyone.
Yeah, and his sexual double entendre and all that nonsense that would go on. So it was always fun to be on the set. This is before the Me Too movement. And I think the sexual harassment that if you work with Amazon, Netflix, those kind of platforms, they take you through a whole workshop, which is so scary. I can't tell you. I heard the whole thing and I spent the next day saying, I must not think of women in any way or shape or form because you feel real fear, paranoia. Okay, let's move a little bit further. So then but is it true 100 ads? Is that a true fact or is it just something?
Yeah. In fact,
that's a hell of a lot.
It's actually more, but I like the number 100, so I rounded it off.
So it's between 100 and 200.
No, it's between 100 and 130, 130, 35. I'm guessing
135. So let's say 134. Okay, let's just come to a consensus. This is not a show where we should fight. 134 is a good number. I'm going with that. And but obviously you got some film offers also, and you did a couple of films as well, right?
That was after I got married. My husband, like you very well know, is a way more modern and
he's completely different, isn't he, from the chauvinist sort of male society that we seem to have generally?
Very, very, very different. In fact, he gave me wings, and the amount of work I've done after marriage is unbelievable.
And you know why? I'll tell you his secret. Amrita, Rahul, please don't get angry whenever you watch this. But the truth is, and he's told me this at the bar when I used to drink, I want her to work so I can sit at home and watch my footy and my cricket and my rugby and whatever. And his plan is solid because he thinks you're a workaholic, you love working, you're good at it, you'll bring in the bacon and fine. Literally, you're bringing in the bacon with the food bit now.
The bacon and cooking it too.
So that's his plan. He's just another lazy Indian male. Just let's get that, I mean, it's a family thing.
One of the most hardworking males you'll ever see. But his good quality is that he's a very confident, very unlike a lot of Indian men. He's a very confident man. He does not feel insecure if his woman goes out there and even probably becomes more popular than her and stuff. So it doesn't it doesn't bother him. So that's when I kind of dabbled into a few offers that came to me. I just did it for the heck of it, frankly. And the moment I did it, I knew it's not me. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't bear to do it. And then Agastya happened in my life. And in a year or so, when I started weaning him, I started experimenting. I did everything for him. I used to have my help, but I just wanted to cook for him, wash his vessels, wash his vegetables. I mean, I did everything.
Washes everything at that point because they're really young.
Everything. That's true.
I mean, they should appreciate what mothers and fathers in this generation have done.
Sorry, this is one place where I will like to cut you and tell you my husband is a horrible
father.
First year,
husband,
no, he's a brilliant father now. For the first year, he was horrible. He did not change a single diaper. He did not sleep in the same room. I threw him out. Rahul! Out of the room because every time Agastya would wake up, but he just woke up. He just took his feed. He just did potty. Why is he waking up again? I said, can you just get the hell out of this room? So for 9 months, he did not sleep in my Agastya and I slept together in our room, and he was out. He was in Agastya's current room. But
does this carry on now, or is he back in the bedroom?
He'll still never do anything related to the bathroom. But he is a damn good father. He's a damn. You know it. You know how good he is.
I don't know about this now. He's fallen in my eyes. I had to clean everything. I had to clean my own kids and other kids as well. There was no end to it. They treated me like a saaf-safai person.
I'll tell you one thing. I was also there's certain things that it's not about what a woman is supposed to do, what a man is supposed to do. It's about what a woman is better at doing and what a man is not good at doing.
But that's sexist.
It is. But it is. It works in our favor. I'm better at cleaning his potty and feeding him. He's not. So I'm like, do your job. You go and do your work. I wasn't working at that time. I had taken a sabbatical. I said, I'm bloody good at this.
How do you know that you're better at cleaning his potty? If Rahul never tried to clean his potty, he's got to come to the party and then you can compare. I think you should do it now.
And making all those funny faces with the smell. I mean, come on. How is he going to even get to cleaning it? I mean, he can't even bear to be in the same room when he smells it. So how is he going to clean it? Let's face some.
So he became a father at the age when Agastya was 3, basically. No, the first couple of years. 2.
The moment Agastya took his first step, that was the only time he walked, by the way. He then ran. He just took his first step, walked, mama, and then he ran. And after that, Rahul took over from him, training him and all of that. So then he was perfectly okay. And even before that, he used to hold him. Everywhere else, he would be good, except for the night.
So how do we rate Rahul as a husband before we go back to the career graph? Because so far you've praised him a lot, but there's this one negative point of not
that is a huge negative point. And another negative point about him is never left his Friday night for me, before or after the baby. He had to go out on a Friday night to his Bombay gym, or rather our Bombay gym. And that was something. So these 2 minus points.
Horrible man.
Otherwise, he's really a good father.
Rahul, I hate you. How dare you, in the words of Arnab, how dare you behave like this? How audacious. Unbelievable that he could. But hey, Amrita, look at this. The circle will come back. The circle of life. Because now as you'll age, he'll be needing someone to clean his diapers and all that.
Well, that's he's way fitter than me. So I don't think that.
No, I'm talking about then Agastya comes into play. Okay, Agastya comes into play and be like, Dad, you never clean me, I don't clean you. You'll go to Bombay Gym Friday night and ask one of the oldies.
He's a chamcha of his father. He will still, he doesn't even know that his father was an I have gone out of my way to tell him, but he kind of, just disregards.
Idolizes.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem. My kids just hate me. They call me all kinds of names. Rascal and things like that are just on a good day. Boy. My kids are really spoiled, but not by me, by other people around. Let's get back to the Amrita Raichand story. We're digressing since we have a few things in common. It's become the Rahul Raichand potty training school of thought. And we haven't even talked about your main core competence, which is where you are right now as a leading chef. And so you were in fact in the middle of that story. So you suddenly,
that story. So I started cooking a lot of interesting things for Agastya because I just wanted to refute the fact that, this child is a fussy child. Every child is fussy. I just didn't believe in that. And I just believed in the fact that I think we parents don't really consider children's palate to be, something that can be respected as well. We just feel, oh, they're babies, oh, they're children, they'll just eat whatever we tell them to eat. Whatever's healthy, just shove it down their throat and they bloody well eat it. Usually that's the attitude. But that's not the way it works. And that's what I started experimenting with. And I was quite successful because I guess I really enjoyed what I made. And then I, by default, got offered this show called Mummy Ka Magic. And it was a cooking show, and I hadn't really ever thought of it because
honestly, I thought it was like an erotic show first. When I heard Mummy Ka Magic, I thought it's one of those MILF moments or something, and and then I realized it was a cooking show only when we actually saw it. And of course, on a cooking channel, you won't have an erotic show, not yet.
I want to make this very clear: there is nobody but Cyrus Broacha who can think that a Mummy Ka Magic show is going to be an erotic show.
But it has that connotation immediately. Mummy Ka Magic, and I'm thinking hot mom.
It is magic. It can't get more clear than this. Mummy creates her magic only with children. She does not
also in the bedroom.
Magic.
Also in the bedroom.
No, not a mummy doesn't create magic.
Then who creates magic in the bedroom?
A woman creates magic in the bedroom, not a mummy. I don't know what kind of.
So when you're in the mummy avatar, you can't be sleeping in the bedroom, is what you're saying, and doing that activity.
But that's not what is going to, come to people's mind when they hear the word mummy. Come on.
Now,
that's the reason.
You've killed a genre on Pornhub for me. The mummies. Now suddenly I have to think mummies is only working.
Broacha can actually have that weird imagination. But anyway, let's get back to what I actually.
Yes, let's save us.
There's nothing erotic about my show. It is a very plain family show.
Yes, but exotic from time to time.
Exotic food, yes, exotic food, excellent food. And what is the USP of my show is that it is healthy food, which is also tasty, because this whole concept of healthy food is boring, does not exist. And I have tried to shove a brownie down your throat, if you remember.
Ouch.
You remember
okay.
Right?
Yes. Sorry, I'm still in that other Mummy Ka avatar. I'm slowly coming back to the real one. I apologize. Yes, the brownie down my throat. That will be my biopic. Yeah.
Shall help me here if you can.
He's online. They're all online. The whole of the Bombay Gym's online. Trying to see what you.
Bombay Gym.
But you fed them all.
I fed them all, and I proved to them that healthy is not boring, because the
so here's an awkward question.
Down your throat was healthy.
That's fair enough. What do you think is the reason why you clicked, Bud? Because there are lots of, just before you, it's all male dominated. If you look at the structure, the Sanjeev Kapoors and all that follow, it's almost like what, 80%, 90% men. And then suddenly you come out and, this Mummy Ka Magic, it's about your relationship with family and food, etc., etc. Why do you think you clicked?
Okay, two answers to this. One for you. Maybe it was the erotic factor that went into your head.
That's only for me, but not just me. But
that's only for you. The reason why I actually think it worked is because I was just being myself. A mother who feeds her kid, who goes through her own set of struggles. My whole show, there was no script, there was nothing. I used to cook what I used to make for Agastya. I used to narrate stories. I'm just thinking, this is what people have told me, and this is the feedback I've got. And as much as people enjoy the recipes that I share, they enjoy my conversations. And I think the other USP was I just made the recipes very easy. It was it was something that looked beautiful, tasted amazing, but yet you didn't have to order it from a restaurant. And giving that, I feel, and that was my motive. I wanted to empower women. I wanted them to believe that, only other people's home and restaurants cannot please your child. You as a mom can do it. Despite working, despite having a hectic life, you can enter the kitchen and create something really yummy for your child. And whether you want to believe it or not, every mom wants their child to say that, oh, my mom's the best cook. My mom's the best. We all have that secret desire.
One sec, the wife's not around. My mom's the best cook. The best cook in your face, man. That's just for Aisha. Yeah. True, but it's unbelievable. Why are moms the best cook? But my point is, I'm trying to understand the dynamics here, because ultimately we had this whole slew of men. Okay, all the names that come to mind, they're either chefs or, guys critics or whatever you want to call them, today's bloggers. And then suddenly we realize that at home, it's women doing the cooking. But when it comes to the professional life and the glamour, it's the men who take all the, plaudits, and there are not enough female names. And you're amongst the first. And hopefully there'll be more after that. So why is that there? Why do we have this?
Now already? I may have been the first, but there are many already. And now I think
not my friend Kunal. My friend Kunal's gender is questionable. Huh? Don't mention. Yeah, he's different. Or she.
You're so bad. But
Horrible man.
he's a big foodie. You won't really put him in the category. Yeah, actually, he cooks also. He
He
enjoys.
used to clean my kids' diapers and whatever, the potty and all that. Tell Rahul.
That's why his
Kunal,
gender is
unmarried.
questionable,
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
said.
Don't
According
know.
to you,
He
I
really
didn't
needed a
get
life.
Kunal
Would
if
come
you're
home and
watching
clean.
it.
Yeah. Sorry.
I know you're a good man and a cute man.
Are you telling me or Kunal?
Kunal, how can
Why
I
would you?
use
Why
such
would you?
words for you?
He's almost 60 years old with no hope in life now in terms of
And what
love.
is your hope, Cyrus? May I know?
I
You're the
got
most
chicks coming
hopeless
out of my
guy
ears,
going around.
Amrita. I've got to stop the girls jumping on me all the time. You know what it's like. The
Guys,
life of a
I
legend.
spend 1.5 hours actually. I used to till about last year, 1.5 hour every morning in Bombay gym, where there are tons of women. Nobody ever really looked at Cyrus. No, so
Oh,
please let him
oh
save
my
his
God,
body.
Amrita Raichand, you have
But
no
with
idea.
women, he's not a great. He cannot win any brownie points. But with men and anybody who wants to work out, and
Could
even
this get
if
worse?
women want to work out, then the man to go to is Cyrus, because I also know there is a really nice side to you, jokes apart. If you really need help in something that really matters to him, he will go out of his way and help you. But if you think women will go crazy on him, not
Is
happening.
this a hint for Rahul to come to me for toilet training? Because I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done with all that.
God,
Yeah.
my son is 13 years old now. He doesn't need that training.
Well, you never know. I still need the training from time to time. Let's talk about the YouTube channel. So Mummy Ka Magic established you, and then obviously you did a very big show in Punjab as well, right? A Master
Yes,
Chef or something like that.
Punjab, the super chef. So
Super Chef, yeah.
yeah, so
Which
he used
was
to actually go there, go to small towns, small villages, go to people's homes and cook a meal for them or a dish for them, and then they would cook. So it was so nice. They were so warm and welcoming, and you're entering people's private space, and it can be a little intimidating in the beginning, but it turned out to be one of my most amazing experiences. And it was nice to know that how everybody in Punjab, okay, who does not, I mean, you know what the impression of Punjab and Punjab food is. I mean, they're all about their chole bhatures and their butter chicken. But it was so sweet. Every time I would go into someone's house, they all used to say, Chef Amrita, we know you like healthy cooking. So I've made this popular dish of mine and very famous dish of mine. I've tried to make it healthy. So it felt really good that even in Punjab, people know me as a healthy chef. And it really.
So in Punjab, who's following you? The female population, the ladies in the kitchen, the young girls, or
Mostly the ladies in the
the
kitchen.
naughty boys doing gedi in Sector 27.
They're not, because they have their mummies cooking for them. So all the mummies are watching me.
It's a lovely story. We can, as we go to the 21st century, the apron strings, the connect between the mummy and the son in all parts of India, so strong, beautiful.
Yeah. So apart from that, I do have my YouTube channel, which you mentioned. It's called Amrita Raichand Chef and Beyond.
What is the thing you shoot at the Bombay gym where you get the guys to shoot you doing exercise? What is that?
That is Monday Motivation. So that is a property that I have created on Instagram. Every Monday, I put out a video, which is some kind of a workout. And that's what you see me shoot in.
No, I actually don't follow anything because I'm stuck with erotic literature. But Mishal Chinai, our common friend, has told me that he does not miss a single whatever webisode or whatever of that.
Yeah,
and he's crazy about.
One ardent follower. He's also helped me shoot a couple of videos.
Yes, he's a disgusting man. He'll do anything for publicity.
He's a nice man.
Horrible, very hairy, shaves himself
and
morning
very
to
good
evening.
Looking.
He used to be good looking. Yeah, he used to be, but now it's all gone. By the way, he's crossed the 400s in the dead.
You turned him into this muscular man. I don't know.
I haven't turned him into anything. He's the only other guy in the gym who likes to work out. You know what it's like. Please tell Vinay and Tarun, your other friends, that he's gone into the 420s with the deadlift, 420 pounds.
Really?
Huh? Yeah, that's like almost 100 pounds more than what I do. And he's like rocketing forward towards the 500s. To tell Vinay and Tarun.
I told you guys, this guy is a very good inspiration for people. And this.
But what happened to the other guys? Hey, okay, Amrita, we have to take a break and come back with questions and all. Is there anything else you want to talk about? We left out anything? What's happening right now? Is there during lockdown, etc.?
It's been quite interesting, Cyrus. After lockdown, where I actually thought that business will kind of shut down, and some of it did. I was about to launch all these products that you've eaten. You've seen me distribute in Bombay Gym, my granola and my cookies and stuff like that. I was going to actually launch my own brand, and then I had to kind of push that back because of the whole lockdown. But what interestingly happened was, because there was so much cooking happening and everybody was consuming so much of social media, suddenly I started doing a lot more work than I ever did. And I was doing it all alone without my team because they were all at home. So of course there was, help in terms of editing and all of that.
What the hell was Rahul doing? Rahul and Agastya?
Rahul was shooting. I have exploited my entire family in this last 1 year, whether it's my father-in-law, whether it's my husband, whether it's my DBs at home, my staff. So we've all become like this Raichand team, and we've got, it's been great.
So Rahul's dream has come true. He's just in the background now, washing the dishes, my beautiful wife, and you have to bring in the bacon, as we mentioned before.
No, he's in front of the camera, which is amazing.
Oh, he's in front of the camera?
Yeah, very.
So he's the mummy?
No, he's the daddy. He's the daddy.
It's called mummy ka magic.
And he's the daddy also learning how to cook.
So the show is now called Daddy Learning How to Cook.
No.
Or Daddy Won't Do Diapers. Or Daddy Cool.
It's not a show. It's just one of those days.
Okay, so the whole family is now incorporated.
He's learned how to make khichdi. He's learned how to jam out the heat.
It might make a very good reality show on an OTT, huh? The Raichands.
Are you going
it
to
starts with you. I'm quite the entrepreneur. Don't judge by the fact that I dig my ear in public. I don't know. Can you see it? Here it is. May I? Please. It's very itchy.
No.
Listen, Amrita, I have hair coming out of my ear, which I didn't have last year.
Your ears are covered with your earphones, so just please.
Yes, but now I feel like a sheepdog. Every time there's this stuff happening there,
Do it after the show is over.
No, but there's no time. I'm going to rush to car.
My chat.
No, Baba, this is so unfair. Before we go to break, Amrita, can I ask? I want to ask one. I want to ask a couple of Bombay Gym questions before we go into break. Rank these men on beauty in order of beauty, okay? Tarun, Vinay, Gautam Lad, Mishal Chennai, Cyrus Broacha. In order of...
Mishal Chennai.
Mishal first?
Of course. He's a beautiful boy.
I'm digging. I'm friggin' digging. I'm digging everything I got.
There was one more person who had Gautam Lad.
Gautam second? I'm friggin' joking now. Oh, this is so unfair. Cyrus. This is no show. This show will never see the light of day. Silvery, I want you to remove this show. Just pull it out completely. Why would you know what I don't like, Amrita? All women say they like funny men, easygoing men, straight up men. I'm all this.
Beauty.
I'm all this.
You said beauty. I'm not talking about personality. I'm talking about beauty.
Is it the double chin?
Not rank in beauty anywhere, Cyrus.
Is it the double chin? What's giving it away?
No, it's this muscular body and those eggs you eat.
You don't like my diet, so I go to the last position. Do you know what Tarun does in the gym?
Every day, if a girl is going to see you gobble up 25,000 eggs, not 1,000, you know what I mean when I say that many eggs.
I know, that's just scary that while the world is suffering around us with corona, I'm sitting and eating egg after egg with peace.
It's like a big plate of...
Amrita Raichand, you have broken my heart. This ranking is horrible. Firstly, Mishal, who I hate, is number one. No, what love is this? You love the ugly child. It's like the ugly duckling. It's almost like charity, like the NGO that you never had. I'll look after this ugly man.
I don't know. You shouldn't have put yourself in that list, Cyrus.
By the way, do you like eggs?
I love eggs. And I can do much better things with eggs than the way you eat it. So please, I insist, next time we meet, let me make you a nice...
The kitchen is open. There's hardly any staff left. If you please come in the morning.
Your Bombay Gym people don't let me cook there.
Come tomorrow. Tomorrow's a relaxed morning. We'll be there. But why aren't you coming in the morning? I'm sorry, listeners, whoever's listening, is a little private chat should have been taken offline. But what the hell?
I'm still a little skeptical about using a gym in this.
No, not the gym, but why don't you just come in the morning?
No, I just show you something.
Oh my God! No, it's not that kind of show. Oh, okay. Yeah. Are those dumbbells? Just show it again. Are those dumbbells? I couldn't see.
Yes, dumbbells.
Agastya's football is clear.
Yeah, Agastya's football has to find a place.
So take us through your workout quickly. I know we're running out of time to go to the break. What is the workout at home like?
So what I do is I usually plan a system. I keep talking to Sachin, and sometimes
Sachin, by the way, is a trainer from the Bombay Gym. Very lovely guy.
Amazing trainers we have at Bombay Gym. So I usually have a plan with them, and I use my dumbbells at home, and I do it. And I've started cycling a lot. So I go cycling very often, so on my cardio days, which I know you hate. So
is Rahul Raichand the biggest dumbbell at home or the red one? Yes. I'm sorry, I love Rahul. I love Rahul.
The black
but you place Mishal first and me fifth. The guy shaves his ass. How can you like a man who shaves his behind? I've seen him shave his ass.
Much information,
Men who shave their ass cannot be glorified in this manner.
Well, I didn't know that. Now
Yeah.
maybe he's
So he goes down now. He goes
now
to
he
2.
goes down.
Vinay 1.
Still don't come up.
Vinay 1.
Gautam was second. So
Oh,
Gautam
Gautam was second. You're damn good, Amrita. You're sharp as in, wow. You should play chess, man. You outmaneuvered me left, right, and center.
I'm teaching my son. I sit with him and I make him do math. So I'm okay, sharp.
All right. Listen, I'm getting a message. We have to go into a break because you've talked too much.
Okay.
Here's our quick break and we'll be back with questions, AMAs, and more on Amrita Raichand. And we're back. Silvery, enter.
Hey, hi. Good morning, guys. Cyrus, your video's off.
My video's off?
Yeah, it just went off suddenly.
Yeah. IT, video's off.
I also kind of froze in the middle, na? Or did he freeze?
You were fine for me, ma'am. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe Cyrus did
I think
freeze.
Cyrus froze just a little before he went off the video.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a fun
Are we back?
morning of laughter.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but can't see you.
Isn't that wonderful? That's the best property of the show. I mean, after ranking me last out of those men who I change with, and let me tell you, aesthetically, I'm far more pleasing on the eye than any of them.
You're actually so affected by it. Why
No, I'm
did
not, I'm
Daddy
not.
ask me that question? Were you expecting to be the top one?
No. I've never been praised.
So then-
and never by females. So don't worry. Occasionally by really young
Why are you
men.
so affected?
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
Vishal have his amazing morning today.
No, I'm very proud of Vishal. I hate him to death for overtaking me on deads, but he's the only guy in the last 5 years who's shown the
Taken
kind
over
of.
from you, is it?
Sorry?
He's actually taken over from you.
Yeah, in the deads left me far behind right now. I don't know where the
Yeah.
power's coming from. I hope he's not cheating, but it is what it
I
is.
hope he's not taking steroids and stuff.
I hope he is, because then whatever hair's falling from his bum will fall permanently. Then we're good. We're all good. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Silvery, welcome to the show.
Yep.
It's a
Hello.
break.
Yes. Thank you.
Amrita's on the
Let's
phone.
get started with the AMAs.
Amrita's on the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first.
Oh, okay.
By
Amrita-
the way, we are still live on YouTube. My teammate is telling me.
We are live. We're live.
Yeah. No,
non-stop.
this is
all
it's
fun.
still going on.
The show is so crappy and amateur that nobody cares. That's why I don't even wear clothes.
You should never call your show crappy. No, I thought
It
you
is-
were taking
It is
a break.
awesomely bad.
No,
It's,
it's
I
an
mean,
actor. It has you, Cyrus.
Silvery,
How can it be bad?
this woman ranks me last out of 5 men who are by no means, Marlon Brando or Brad Pitt or Hrithik Roshan or anything like that.
But,
Huh? Last out of that breed.
but
It's like you have 5
know
turtles
that
and I'm the
I am
ugliest
here
turtle.
on your show. I'm here on your show giving you my most precious
That's my Punjabi
1
nephew
hour
out there.
in
My
the morning.
charming Punjabi nephew. He likes to bring on the ladies and he's done his magic. His nephew ka magic ho gaya usme. And hence mummy ka magic aa
You
gaya.
should be very happy that I'm here on your show. And
I'm very happy.
happily here.
I'm very happy. The
You
visual
should
standard
know
of our
that you
guests.
rank somewhere on the top for me. So stop.
The visual
stop
standard of our
thinking
guests
about-
are not
stop-
good. Yeah.
Stop thinking about the beauty contest because you should know that you don't belong there.
Why? I'm the best looking of them. I promise you. See, when we're naked in the dressing room together, I got to tell you honestly, the honest truth. And I preen and I pose. None of them do that. They're all uncomfortable and unhappy. So I just walk past them like a young Alexander, with chest out and everything. Okay, not everything, but you know what I mean. Silvery, save the show.
Yeah. All right. The first
Look at how
question is
deadpan
kind of
he is.
related to what
By the
we
way,
were
he's
just
a
talking
comedian
about.
himself, huh? Amrita, please follow him.
He's what? He's a comedian.
Yes, he's an upcoming young comedian. We
Yeah,
can't
yes,
afford
sir.
anybody else. Only people without jobs. Yeah. Go on, Silvery.
All right. The first question comes in from Janil Bain. Janil Bain. He says, "Has Cyrus done a modeling gig ever? And Cyrus, would you consider doing one now, considering you have a good physique now?"
Modeling as in ads, I've done plenty. In fact, I'm going to dub one right now. I have to leave in 15 minutes. But modeling as in ramp modeling, there's maybe 1 or 2 times we were forced to do things, wear strange clothes and walk on the ramp. What a difficult act that is. You put on an outfit, you walk straight, then you turn and you walk back. And sometimes they clap enough and tell you walk again. And I'm like, that's it. And then they pay you for that. I mean, honestly, that's a dream job. I wish I could do that for the rest of my life. But Amrita, I don't know if he means modeling. Ads obviously is different. But did you model, that fashion model
That
thing?
Malhar show where my number was taken by this agency. That's the only time I did.
That was the personality contest. That was the Miss Malhar or whatever, right?
No, not that. So we had to wear these clothes and walk the ramp for this designer. And that's the only time I walked the ramp. And then of course, as when I did become whatever I did, so sometimes I've done women's shows. So I walked the ramp like that a few times.
Yeah.
but not as a model.
But then you do it as a celebrity to endorse somebody. It's a little different. I'm talking about when you're a skinny, leggy model and that's your job.
Because I was never a skinny, leggy model.
I was. I still am. Ranked 5th out of 5, but
And
I'll
you
fight
still
back.
didn't do it.
I'll fight back. Silvery, you watch me. My naked pictures are going to be all over the internet, along with these other 4. And let the world decide. Women from all walks of life.
But Antariksh is what is going to happen when I actually go back to the gym. This man is never going to let me hear the end of it.
He switches off, so he doesn't know what we're talking about. He's only interested in his question.
Dumbbell on me, I'm sure. He's quite capable.
Silvery, bolo na.
Yeah. All right. Next one. All right. Next one comes in from Rohit Sharma. He says, "What is the food habit that annoys you about people?" For me, it is people who cut off the sides of their bread. I have been asking this question for 3 episodes, Silvery. So please ask this on this episode.
Yeah.
So yes,
I have an answer
what is
for that.
the
Amrita,
food habit
Amrita, go
that
first.
annoys you?
You know, funnily, I just did that this morning. I made a chicken sandwich for my son, and I was contemplating whether I should take the side off or not. Because my son invariably leaves the sides off. So I made one sandwich without the sides and one sandwich with. And I think I agree with you. I think it's very annoying to take the sides off because I think that's the crusty, yummy part. So I agree with you, buddy. It's not a nice thing to do.
For me, it's the thing where they, when they're eating with their hands and then they slurp the wrist and forearm. Especially, Amrita, if you remember unit food, when cheaper units at terrible times outside Mumbai, we all eat together and all that. And then they just do that whole, I can't, and he's sitting right next to you and he's going on like that, roti de do, and in the middle with his dirty hand. I don't know why they do that. They lick the entire wrist and forearm. What's with that story? Mummy ka magic, explain.
Nobody does that. I don't know who
Oh, God, no. Vinay, Tarun, Gautam Lad, and
lick
Vishal Chin, I do it.
I have never seen anybody lick their wrists, and I also enjoy eating with my hands, depending on where
I just swallow badly. Silvery, have you not seen this with rasam and all that? How people eat? You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Just say, you scared bastard.
I have. I mean, we have to do that, no? People have to do that, no? Yeah.
Bol
It
na.
has happened, for sure.
Back me up.
It has happened.
That is that sometimes people do, but that's a different kind of a cuisine.
But if you're sitting next to the person, it's a real turn off. It's like you're in bed with a woman who turns out to be a racist or something, And then it's I mean, it's okay with me, but Silvery couldn't. Well, my daughter's right here, so.
Like also sometimes the people who lick their fingers all the way to the bottom, all the way inside. Like the tips are still fine. The tips is fine. The tips is fine. The tips get dirty while eating.
Good point.
But you don't lick your tips because they're dirty. You lick them because it's yummy to lick your.
Okay, so but why do they put the full finger in?
Dirty as in like with food. There's food.
No double entendre, but why the full finger in, Amrita? It doesn't make any sense.
I know. I agree. Bad table manners again. Very bad, especially when you're sitting with people who are not your family.
Vinay, Tarun, Gautam Lad, Vishal Chin, all four are guilty.
Don't do it. I've never seen them do it.
These guys are horrible.
They never do it.
Always.
Do it.
I have evidence.
Ajju. What about Ajju? I can imagine him doing it.
How mean. She's picking on another guy, Silvery, another common friend, who honestly we've not even mentioned, and just making him into the dirty guy for no reason, because he's a loudmouth.
He is still quite capable, but I can't imagine Gautam and Tarun doing it. They're very sophisticated boys.
They share each other's fingers, from what I gather. Yeah. Freelancing. Next. Silvery. Sorry, they're common friends. It's a bit of an internalized episode. I apologize to everyone.
That's totally fine. That's all good. Next one comes in from Kashin Shetty. Hey again, Kashin. He says, "Hello, Amrita. As a recent lockdown breakout home cook, I've discovered the magic of improvisation in the kitchen. How important is it for you to follow the recipe, or do you cook by instinct?"
I'll be very honest with you. I find it so tough to follow a recipe. I mean, so tough that I can't follow my own recipe. I've created 100 recipes, not 100, thousands of recipes, but I cannot make the same thing again in the same way. I have a problem, and I think I'm a bad chef, because you should follow recipes sometimes. But I enter the kitchen thinking I'm going to start doing something, and I end up making something else. So I don't think it's important, let's put it this way, because at the end of the day, what comes out should be yummy and tasty, and it's nice to experiment with flavors, with ingredients. So you don't really have to follow, but if you're baking, then it's a smart thing to follow a recipe, because you could kind of go wrong. You could, if you're baking a cake, it needs a certain amount of baking powder. If you kind of, air over there too much, you may have a, dense cake or a sunk cake and stuff like that. There's certain recipes where I think it's important, but when you're doing savory,
Amrita, Two questions. One, why is it recipe? It should be recipe, no? REICEPE. So recipe. Why is it
Yeah,
recipe?
if Cyrus
Recipe.
is the
It has to be
dictionary
recipe.
and the
Recite? I would
pronunciation,
like recite.
then it should be. But then, well,
Well, the second question is, what about famous iconic dishes like, say, butter chicken? Everybody makes it differently. So it's almost like a different dish. Like in Parsi food, say a dansak, every household has a little different. So you can literally eat it 5 times and it's almost different.
yeah.
Isn't that like something about the chef, the one who makes
We
your
spoke
iconic dish?
we spoke about why is your mother the best cook? The logic kind of interconnects
Yes.
because every home has a different hand that makes. So every time your wife or I make the same recipe to the T, what she will make will taste different from what
I'll go
I
with
will
you.
make. Sorry,
I'll
you
go with
with
her.
me.
In spite of the criticism about my physique and my
In
looks.
spite of the fact that you're going to get beaten the hell up later, but
Aisha
I'm
doesn't
happy
watch.
you go with me.
The wife doesn't watch these shows. Don't
I
worry.
tell her.
Everybody else's wife watches, but you
I
don't believe that. Yeah.
By the way, when I'm cycling, I very often see her running. So next time I'm going to stop and tell
Who's
her.
faster?
Obviously, she.
Okay, next question.
All right. Next one comes in from Varun Ramesh. He says, between the two cities of Mumbai and Pune, there is a massive Parsi population. Which city has the better
Massive.
Parsi cafe, according to you?
Better,
Parsi Cafe.
A Parsi cafe, according to you. Yeah.
but Pune has a few more than Dorabji's. I can't remember. Merwan serves food. Um, I don't know, but Bombay is dying. Amrita, it's a good point actually, but to take from that point, the Parsi Irani cafe is dying. The
They
ones
are.
we grew
But
up with.
I've only been to mostly Bombay ones. And they're still okay. You know, like Paradise shut. You know, Paradise?
I know.
Colaba. It was
Paradise
so
shot. One by one, they're all going. The next
all good.
generation. The
Yeah.
problem is the next generation is not willing to do it. I think somebody has insulted their sons and said you're not as good looking as Gautam Lad and Tarun and Vinay and Nishal Chana, and so they just shut shop and left. So their big problem is they're all doing MBAs and no one's looking at sitting at the gala.
Cyrus, let's start a movement. Let's see what you can contribute to the society.
No, I think the Irani cafe should be looked at as an iconic thing which has to be saved by a museum piece.
Say because the food is just fabulous.
And the lack of respect that they give the customer you used to was so nice. Oh yeah, out.
They're
Like
sweet.
that.
They're sweet. They're
Don't
to the
kiss,
point.
don't touch, don't smoke, don't hold hands, don't wait more than 5 minutes, don't order only chai. The whole list of Bastani used to have that. I don't know. Have you ever seen that, Silvery? The list of rules.
They have a list of rules. Yeah.
I think he's on weed. He's on weed at the moment. He's not
No,
paying
I have.
attention.
I
Are you
have
smoking
seen.
up? Boy, don't smoke up. Your mom watches the show.
Yeah,
Say,
I do.
sorry,
I never
mummy,
smoke up, man.
and not mummy ka
Cyrus,
magic.
if you're working with Cyrus Broacha every morning, what do you expect?
Hey, this rascal is worse than me. Don't you worry.
I
I'm
really
just-
feel
What?
bad for you, Antariksh. I don't know what all is going on calling you. Sometimes
He's just got a beautiful system. Amrita, he's fooled you. In cricket, we call it the ball that goes the other way, the dusra, the googly. He's got this system. He has this very sharif with the celebrities and all, especially with women and senior people, older people. He's very good. He has a tamiz and this, the beautiful way he presents himself. This is the most disgusting man in Powai. But he won't show that to you ever, so you'll think I'm the bully. But I know the truth.
If you're calling him disgusting man live on show, imagine what you must be calling when you're not even being recorded.
I know,
I
right?
love him. He
Call
knows
him
that.
Antariksh. You
No,
can
It's
no,
join
out of
just
love.
all day, ma'am.
It's all
I
All
love.
day,
have
ma'am.
a
Just
vacancy.
bad words all day. Exactly. All day long.
I have a
Straight up.
vacancy. Call me after the show.
She's
Yeah,
already
yeah,
insulted
exactly.
me enough, Silvery. Ho gaya, yaar. Tera kaam ho gaya. You've done it. You've got your supare. Chalo, next.
Okay. Next one comes in from Arun Grover. Okay, before that, there's a comment by Daman Molri. She says, Silvery, you have to tell Amrita ma'am that I'm a huge fan of hers. So, Daman, thank you for that.
The name again?
You.
Daman Molri.
Daman Molri, thank you. So nice to hear that. And I know now Cyrus is waiting to say something. So
I'm just
go
saying,
for it.
Daman, listen, she's married and very happily married. In fact, I remember somebody telling me once, looking at the couple, and what a nice couple they are in terms of body language, touch wood. But he has one drawback. In case she has another baby, he's useless for the first 2 years. So, Daman, that's the time when you have to send these compliments. Because then you'll need to get someone to help you.
Absolutely right on this one. And I will call you if I do choose to have another baby.
But you know what I like about Rahul, now that we've digressed anyway? He's so un-Bombay Gym-like. Most of our members, they take a little while to be friendly. They have a certain,
What
But he-
Rahul? Bombay Gym was very friendly.
horrible people. But coming back to Rahul, he's got that way where he can, you can just hang out with him anytime. He's a very nice guy. How would
He
we
has
rank
a
Rahul?
best friend in every city of every country.
But they can't be best friends. You can't count them. You can
No,
have
they're
only one
best
best friend.
friends. They are best friends. That's the sweet part about it. They're actually best friends.
Wow.
I have gone to so many countries with them. They want us to stay. I mean, who's going to tell you to come and stay in their homes if they don't consider the person as
Ma'am,
their best friend?
Mummy ji, question. If you were held at gunpoint and you had to marry Mishal, Gautam, Tarun, Vinay, or Rahul, who would you choose and why?
Rahul.
Okay.
He's the best.
Why?
He's the best. That's
What does that
why.
mean?
Because I spent
What's he
18
the best
years
at?
with a man.
What's he best at?
And I know he has my back. He's not going to make fun of me like you. He's not going to make me work out like the way Vinay does. He is not going to starve me like the way Mishal will. He is
Why
not.
would Mishal starve you? That doesn't make
he
any
will
sense.
He will not feed me crap like the way Tarun will. So in all these matters, I think Rahul's best.
I don't know. I've seen Rahul naked. I'm not that impressed. He's okay, yaar. ठीक है और कुछ नहीं मिलेगा तो मैं जाएगा उसके साथ. But frankly speaking, Silvery, I don't think he's that hot.
So I can't say. So even if he's faltering in that space, there's nothing much I can do about it.
Shall we carry on with this line of questioning, Mr. Takkar? Huh?
Yes, sure. All right, next
Mr.
one.
Sharif, he's enjoying this so much. It's a dirty guy, I'm telling you. Yeah. Okay, go back, sweetie. Go back to your...
Anyway,
Okay.
anyone told you, Antariksh, that you look little bit like Ranbir Kapoor?
अरे वाह, एक और fan मिल गया, एक और fan.
Wow,
Ranbir
exactly.
Kapoor.
Wow, this is great.
Jhalak of Ranbir.
Kunal once said I look like Saif Ali Khan, Kunal Vijayakar,
So
which was,
you're
which
like
was
a
pretty
mix
great.
of Saif. I was trying to figure out whether your up
Yeah, I
is
guess.
little Saif and your down is little bit the
To
beard.
me, he looks like Yasin Malik in Kashmir. But, you know, I guess you all have different perspectives.
Okay, then.
Uh.
Okay, carry on.
All
Go
right.
on.
Yes. Next one comes in from Arun Grover. He says, "Hello, Amrita. In Indian cooking, we usually have more carbs than anything else. In your show, do you cook your dishes where you try to keep the right balance of proteins like fats, carbs, etc., and other things?"
Yes,
Hmm.
because I also work out, and this man is there. He also believes in very high protein. I do also believe that you have to have a good balance in every meal. So I do like my carbs, I'll be very honest, but I go for complex carbs, and I like to replace my atta and maida with, healthier flours. Like I use a lot of amaranth, rajgire ka atta. I use a lot of nachni. I use a lot of even singhade ka atta. So I try and definitely use. So if you see my recipes, a lot of them don't really have the quintessential maida. I try, or even if I have to use, regular flour or wheat flour for a recipe because of the texture, I'll kind of halve it. So I'll use half of that and half of a healthier flour. So, but I do totally agree with you. Indian food does get very high on carb. But it's also because we love our rotis and rice. So you can eat your good, yummy Indian food and get your share of protein. All you have to do is reduce the, amount of rotis and rice that you're eating, and definitely I cut it out. At night, I don't usually eat roti, rice, bread, anything, any grain I avoid at night. And if you do that, you can easily have a balanced meal with Indian food. Also, don't forget, Indian food may be high on carbs. It is also very, very high in very good quality herbs, spices, which are actually very therapeutic and very good for our system.
Okay, just quickly on the same note, because I know we'll run out of time very fast. If you had to choose between Saif Ali Khan, Ranbir Kapoor, and Silvery and Rahul Raichand, who would you choose and why?
Rahul Raichand.
That's all bullshit, Silvery. It's nonsense. This is not
I may go on a date with Ranbir Kapoor and Saif Ali Khan, but shadi to Rahul se karo.
Abhi, nikal gaya. Everything is coming out slowly.
Like a good date.
My friend Rahul has no chance. He's stuck
And
with his best
Antariksh, I'll go on
friends
a date
across
with
India.
you also. Okay?
Sorry?
I said, Antariksh, I'll go on a
So
date
nice.
with you also. Bombay
He's
Gym.
underage. How old are you?
Done.
How old are you?
Me, I'm 28.
Oh, bloody
28.
too
Acceptable?
young, yeah.
Yep.
Agastya is 13, 14, no? He's closer to Agastya than I don't know. I won't say anything. Okay, your choice. Wow. This is the
I
first.
know, you kind of-
This is the first, beautiful woman on the show who's actually said she's gonna date with you. Just mark it 600 episodes. Maybe
No, but
another
that's
600.
after Ranbir Kapoor and Saif Ali Khan.
Yeah.
And
That's
Rahul
okay.
Raichand.
No, don't push it.
Yeah.
That's only because I realized later that you had also been put in the list. It struck me later.
Yeah,
Hey.
somehow. This is what a great list to be on, though.
Listen,
Saif Ali
she's
Khan,
saying that
Ranbir
instead
Kapoor.
of one or the other, you are both. So it makes
Okay,
sense.
the
2 in 1 is
fact
Silvery.
that
Correct, no?
I'll be very happy to go on a date with you. So I think the story should end.
Wow.
That's
Rahul,
second there,
you
yes.
come with me. We'll compare notes about how samosas are carbs and shouldn't be eaten more than twice a day. Do you have time for one more?
Yep, sure. Let's go one more. Siddharth Dabowale asks, Hi, Amrita. Quick question. How much is love involved in the food tasting good? Because my mom even makes simple food. It tastes finger licking delicious. And while the food tastes differently when cooked by my wife, it tastes differently when cooked by my wife, but it's way more delicious when cooked by my mother. She's saying. So how
Buddy,
much is love involved in
you
food
just
tasting?
entered a very, very dangerous zone at the cost of saving you. I would say, that maa ka haath is I actually started the show with that, and that's why I think that's the other reason why Mummy Ka Magic works so beautifully, because maa ke haath ka khana, it's not, it is love. It is also, if I make it very technical and very brutal, it's also what you've grown up eating. You get used to that flavor. You just know that flavor that much more. Your wife enters your life after 25, 30 years of your life. And no matter what you do, there's a nostalgic, there's a memory that's always attached with the food that you've grown up eating, whether it's good or bad. It still tastes, hey, mere maa ke haath ka khana. I still miss my mom's cooking. Every day I make something that she makes and I try and make it to the best of my ability. It still does not taste as amazing as she used to make, and she's unfortunately not too well now, so I can't even have her khana anymore. So I totally understand that, but it's very unfair to compare your maa ke haath ka khana to your wife ke haath ka khana, because they're different. You can say it's yummy, it's different, but don't say it's better or worse, because I mean, it's just not right to do that.
So, Amrita, where would you go on the date with Silvery? Not to digress from the food talk, but
Bombay Gym. Bombay Gym,
Bombay
I'll have
Gym.
you giving your running commentary throughout.
What kind of date if you have me along? Yeah, this guy is every morning spends with me.
That's the fun date.
Yeah.
No,
Fun
Silvery, you okay with that, Bombay Gym?
I mean, who'll do the talking, Cyrus? You'll have to do the talking.
I won't be there. She's taking. You take him to the bar in the evening at least. Show him
I'll
a good
take him to
time.
the bar,
Okay,
of
okay.
course.
Huh.
I'll
Okay,
take him to
yeah.
the bar.
It's a nice bar, good music. You like your oldies as well, the oldie songs. We play all that. You'll be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
He knows his Hindi music and his Western music, so you'll be fine. No
Yeah,
problem.
and then if you're like Cyrus, you can stand up on the bar and start dancing also.
Oh wow.
Now,
Yeah.
Cyrus,
why
you
would
do
you
that?
mention? Amrita, I haven't drunk alcohol.
Then take out your shirt. You can do all of that. I mean, just follow his footsteps.
Silvery, you know me.
Yes.
A gentle, beautiful
Yeah.
human being who feeds the poor, who
He
reads to the
doesn't
blind.
know what I know, Cyrus.
No, but I totally buy that in your younger days you were taking off a shirt on top of bar counters and waving them and throwing a shirt
That's
on
because you didn't want to
ladies'
pay, so we told them
tables.
we have no money, and then you do this kind of act, so they know you have no money. There's long stories behind it, not for exhibitionism of any kind. Please. Okay. That's it. Are we done?
Yes, you're done. Thank you
We're
so much.
done. Amrita, super show. Thank you for being on it. Not our show's crap, but our show today is good because of you. Jokes apart, I hope nobody takes offense. Love Rahul Raichand, and your son is a wonderful man already. And we'll see you soon. Rest of you, I don't know why you're watching this. There's just no reason.
Guys don't listen to him. He's just so stupid. But you have to listen to him if you have to watch him. And if the very fact that you keep coming back for him is that the fact that he's actually a sweet guy.
Rahul Raichand, me or Silvery wearing Speedos?
Oh, none of you. I hate Speedos on men. None of
I swear on God, you'll choose me.
No.
But beta, you'll choose me. And you're as heterosexual as the wind.
I just got a visual of that and it was not happy.
This man loves the ladies and he'll choose me in a Speedo. I'm that beautiful. Am I not that beautiful?
That visual is not, even the visual is not seeming. But if I actually see you in real life,
Amrita, I'll send it on your Insta. Every day, me in Speedos for the rest of your life.
Let's take a picture for Insta because your friend Antariksh didn't make my creative with you.
Why didn't you take a picture? Wait,
well, he was busy trying to correct your picture. Smile, try and smile.
Oh.
No, first let me take. What is that?
I don't know where to keep this damn picture.
Okay, I got it. So, but it was fun. It was really nice. I think now I know I need to come back to Bombay Gym because this is what Antariksh, this is what I go through.
No, you come back on our show. We have
to Friday.
Amrita, you come on our show again where we'll talk another show called Cock and Bull where we just talk about other things that are happening. It'll be fun. Just to opine and pull leg and gossip and behave like bitches.
My leg, which is what you're going to end up doing.
It was a very beautiful, one of the best episodes ever, which is not saying much because of our low standard, but come on. All right. Now I really have to go to car and I have to find money for the ceiling. So I'll say bye to everyone.
All the best and stay safe. And
you too.
It was really good.
Bye.
Bye, Antariksh. Thank you.
Thank you
bye,
so much.
Everyone.